Greetings, heroes of Dominion. Zeus here with another enlightening video. Today, we're diving into the final piece of the puzzle, Augustus's superconductivity skill. With this video, we'll complete our analysis of all four of Augustus's powerful abilities. But here's the real question: is superconductivity the most game-changing skill in his kit? Stick around to find out how this ability can turn the tide of battle and make Augustus unstoppable. Let's break down the superconductivity skill to truly understand how it works and why it's so powerful. First of all, it's important to understand that superconductivity is an effect that Augustus applies to his enemies every time he deals damage. This effect is crucial because it reduces the enemy's magic defense for 6 seconds. However, one of the most important aspects to note is that this effect can be applied multiple times, and each time Augustus lands another attack, the duration of all active superconductivity stacks on the target is refreshed. Since superconductivity is classified as an effect, it can be countered by heroes who have skills that can remove or block negative effects. For example, Sebastian is an excellent counter to superconductivity because his skill ode to Serenity can block effects like this from being applied to his team. There are also other heroes in Hero Wars who can cleanse or remove such debuffs from their allies, making the management of superconductivity an important part of counterplay. We will cover these counters in more depth in a future video. Another key point is that superconductivity is applied every time Augustus attacks, whether it's through his basic attacks or his lightning rod skill. This means that Augustus can constantly reapply and refresh this effect throughout the battle. The duration of the effect is 6 seconds, which may seem short, but every time Augustus lands another hit, it resets the timer for all existing superconductivity effects on the target. This allows Augustus to stack multiple applications of the effect on enemy, leading to a cumulative reduction in their magic defense. Let's say Augustus attacks an enemy and applies the first superconductivity effect. 5 seconds later, he attacks again, refreshing the duration of that first effect and adding a second superconductivity stack. Both stacks now have a full 6-second duration. This stacking continues each time Augustus attacks, meaning he can apply multiple superconductivity effects simultaneously, all of which reduce the target's magic defense. Each stack of superconductivity weakens the enemy's magic defense by a set amount, 3,805 in this case, though this number is based on Augustus's stats and may vary depending on his star level and magic attack. For a 5-star Augustus, each application of superconductivity reduces the target's magic defense by 3,805. So, after 5 successful attacks, the enemy will have 5 active superconductivity effects, leading to a total reduction in magic defense of 19,025, 3,805 multiplied by 5. As long as Augustus continues attacking, the reduction will continue to increase, severely weakening the enemy's ability to resist magic damage. The most critical aspect of superconductivity comes into play once the enemy's magic defense has been fully penetrated. At this point, Augustus's magic damage converts into pure damage, which can't be mitigated by any defenses. While the difference between magic damage and pure damage might seem minor once magic defense is bypassed, the conversion to pure damage holds significant strategic importance in gameplay. One of the key reasons this conversion is so valuable is that Isaac, who is the primary counter to magic-based heroes, gains energy from taking magic damage. However, when superconductivity converts magic damage into pure damage, Augustus and other magic heroes will no longer feel Isaac's energy bar. This makes Augustus a direct counter to Isaac's energy gaining mechanic, reducing Isaac's ability to activate his powerful magic blocking skills. In battles where Isaac is a threat, Augustus's superconductivity can play a crucial role in neutralizing his effectiveness. Another strategic advantage of dealing pure damage is the ability to pair it with Albus as a patron. Since Albus boosts the output of pure damage, Using him in combination with Augustus's superconductivity significantly increases the damage dealt to enemies, bypassing any defensive barriers. This combination allows you to maximize the impact of every attack Augustus lands once magic defense is fully penetrated, turning Augustus into a devastating force capable of tearing through even the toughest teams. This skill also scales with Augustus's magic attack stat, and the calculation is based on 1.5% of his magic attack stat plus a flat 1950. This means that when Augustus is supported by heroes who increase magic attack, such as those with artifacts that boost magic attack or with Nebula's equilibrium skill, the magic defense reduction from superconductivity becomes even stronger. Let's break it down with an example using Nebula. Our 5-star Augustus has a base magic attack stat of 123k. When Nebula's equilibrium skill is active, she adds an additional 173k magic attack. This brings Augustus's total magic attack stat to 296k. Now, applying the superconductivity calculation, 1.5% of 296k is 4,440, and when we add the flat 1950, the total magic defense reduction becomes 6,390. This means Augustus is now significantly weakening the enemy's magic defense with every attack. This effect becomes even more potent when Nebula is positioned as a tank. In such a position, Nebula can use her ultimate ability multiple times in quick succession, further boosting Augustus's magic attack stat within just a few seconds. In battles where Nebula is in the tank position and can activate her ultimate up to 3 times in 9 seconds, the magic defense reduction from Augustus's superconductivity skyrockets. This is why many of my battles with Nebula as the tank are so successful. It allows Augustus to scale his damage even more effectively. Another major advantage of the superconductivity skill is that it allows Augustus to perform effectively without needing additional magic penetration heroes. Unlike many magic attackers who rely on external boosts for magic penetration, Augustus can rely on superconductivity to tear down the enemy's magic defenses on his own. At 5-star development, Augustus comes with a base 24-carat magic penetration, which, when combined with the magic defense reduction from superconductivity, allows him to significantly weaken or even nullify the magic defenses of most heroes. When Augustus is supported by Nebula, things get even more powerful. With Nebula's equilibrium skill boosting Augustus's magic attack, superconductivity scales even further, increasing the magic defense reduction by around 6k. This means Augustus doesn't need any additional magic penetration, as the continuous magic defense reduction from superconductivity, especially when enhanced by Nebula, brings most enemies' magic defense down to nearly zero. This allows Augustus to deal massive amounts of damage to even the most magic-resistant heroes without relying on magic penetration heroes. In short, superconductivity makes Augustus highly efficient at bypassing enemy defenses on its own, and when paired with heroes like Nebula, it amplifies his ability to dominate even more. This synergy makes Augustus a versatile and dangerous asset in any battle, where other magic heroes might struggle without dedicated magic penetration. In conclusion, Guardians, Augustus's superconductivity is a truly game-changing skill that allows him to tear through enemy defenses and deal devastating damage without needing additional magic penetration. Whether he's paired with Nebula to amplify his magic attack or standing alone, Augustus is a force to be reckoned with, especially when his magic damage converts to pure damage. This powerful synergy gives Augustus the upper hand in any battle, making him a versatile and unstoppable hero in the right setup. Now, I'd love to hear from you. How are you planning to use Augustus's superconductivity in your teams? Have you tried different setups with Nebula or other heroes? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'm excited to see how you're maximizing Augustus's potential. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss the latest Hero Wars tips, strategies, and updates. Together, we'll continue mastering the game and dominating the battlefield.